It isn't easy. None of it is. Waking up and choosing to be yourself, proclaiming a space belongs to you when you don't feel welcomed, teaching people on a daily basis how to address you, and dealing with the frustration of reteaching people a word that has been in the human vocabulary since the dawn of time. They, them.
Can you shut the fuck up?
Boom! How'd that work out for you, Disney? I thought we were done with this story, but it just keeps getting funnier. I can't stop. I can't stop mocking this chick over here who's a quarter werewolf. Essays? No, we've got this guy here. Disney's projected to lose $225 million because of Snow White. Go woke, go broke. I know the left-hand side, they keep telling everybody they're going to hand it to us chuds. But we keep winning. We keep winning. Oh, after your go woke, go broke. It's still here. It's still here. It's 2025. It's still happening because you guys are so stupid still. Yeah. You said, let's take this insufferable chick. And she should attack Snow White, the version everybody's familiar with. The whole reason why you're able to do a live-action reimagining remake of Snow White is because, holy crap, a ton of people grew up with that story. And then you said, hey, you know that story that y'all grew up with? Yeah. That thing sucks, and it's full of rape, right? And look at this prince over here. Look how he's stalking her. It's weird. And you guys are stupid. And then she went out and said, all of Trump's supporters should never have a night's sleep or something like this. You should never know peace. So you then threatened, just doubling down. Yeah. And everybody said, well, that's like the world's worst way of selling a movie. And they said, shut up, chuds, modern audience. And then, boom. You guys lost so much money on this that chick's been blacklisted from Hollywood. Guys, that's a brown chick, and they skipped blaming racism. I mean, guys.
Please, it's too much winning. We can't take it anymore.
That right there was a massive, big enough victory. You guys didn't want to blame racism over this? Huh? Werewolf phobia? No? You didn't want to do that? Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. No, they threw this chick under the bus, and then they started canceling other movies that you weren't going to go see in the first place. Wow, it's almost like the executives at Disney are starting to pay attention that pandering to a bunch of ugly lefty chicks is the world's worst strategy for making a movie. I mean, if you're going to make a movie and spend $5 on it, go for it. That's you could probably get away with doing stuff like that. But when you sink $350 million into a movie and you hire the most insufferable prick, woke actresses, that's guaranteed money loser. Disney's 2025 Snow White remake is shaping up to be one of the biggest financial disappointments in recent memory as it's on track to lose hundreds of millions of dollars. That's almost impressive. So, not the only collateral damage over here, this poor werewolf girl. Another movie that Disney was working on has now been shuttered because of how bad this did. So that's going to free up a lot of time for people to not go to the movies, right? You guys out there in the audience, that's you won't have to take your girlfriends or your wives or your daughters to see this crap, so you can go hit the gym. Yeah, more time for the gym essays if you got a little bit down there around your stomach that you can't get rid of. Like, it just won't go away, no matter how many bench presses you do or how much time you spend on that cardio machine. Maybe look into today's sponsor, Lean. First sponsor over here can help you. Brick House Nutrition's Lean. Are you a yo-yo dieter? You diet, you lose weight, but you gain it all back, plus a few extra pounds. Then later, you lose it and you regain it again. Don't do that, by the way. That's got to be stressing out your heart. And it's stressing out your heart. God knows what that's doing to your heart and all of those tubes and stuff inside of your body. It's dangerous. Studies show that can increase your risk of heart attack, stroke 2. Stroke 2? There's 2 of them now? No, you can just get a regular stroke. But type 2 diabetes is also on the menu and other health problems. So stay away from that. Breaking free of your yo-yo diet pattern is the main reason why doctors created Lean. Lean is a supplement, not an injection. And you don't need a prescription. Stop injecting yourself in the stomach with that... what is that? Osmodeus. Watch out for that, boys. The science behind lean is impressive. It's studied natural ingredients target weight loss in 3 powerful ways. Helps lean. Look, even my thing's squigging. Lean helps maintain healthy blood sugar. It helps control your appetite and cravings, and it helps burn fat by converting fat into energy. It's fat burner, boys. Get it? Get it. Listen, if you're tired of losing weight and gaining it all back, if you want to lose meaningful weight at a healthy pace, then Lean was created for you. Let me get you started. 20% off. 20% off. Hit that QR code right there. Boom! Look at that. Smooth like butter. Hit that QR code right there and save yourself some cash money, boys. 20% off when you enter Salty20. TakeLean.com. TakeLean.com. That's code Salty20 at TakeLean.com. Thank you guys over at Brickhouse Nutrition. These guys make our Field of Greens, boys. Field of Greens. Grab some Field of Greens and Lean while you're there. Yeah. Cynthia Rivers. All right. I'm going to put her at the beginning of this because she might be paying the biggest price for this Snow White debacle. That's right. She's now unemployed because you know they were going to hire her for this. They were going to. This is Rapunzel. Rapunzel. Hey, Disney. And all of you idiots on Reddit, why don't you hire a bald black chick to play the key character who uses her hair to be saved by a prince? Yeah. And you should attack, again, the fairy tale while you're doing it. Go, oh yeah, only a bunch of rapists, right? And stalkers, weird, would climb a tower using a chick's hair to rescue her. And it's racist, by the way. Why is it got to be a white girl? It should be a black chick. So we'll use AI over here. You know they're going to do this. Look at this. Yep, there you go. Climb my long blonde strand, one strand of braided hair from my... Hey, Grok, this chick ain't got eyebrows, bro. You got to get rid of the eyebrows. Somebody give me the phone. I'm going to call this AI over here. And this chick, way uglier than this, by the way. She looked like a goblin. And you know they were going to put her in this movie. They already had. They're like, yeah, we're going to put her. Yeah. Yeah, but in the fairy tale, it's a blonde girl. What? Black people can't be blonde? Yeah, black people usually aren't blonde. Oh, that's a racism. That's a right one. You ain't going to watch your movie because you're a racist? No, I'm not going to watch your movie because, again, you would have hired an insufferable woke chick who was going to woke-splain to everybody how awful this story is and how she was going to fix it with her strong, empowered whamminess, boys, her black girl magic. Here's the wrap. Disney has halted Tangled, a live-action remake, in the wake of Snow Woke bust. Quote, the greatest showman, filmmaker Michael Gracie was attached to direct. And Cynthia Varivio, who's a quarter goblin. Man, Disney, can you stop going to the D&D bestiary to hire chicks, right? We don't need quarter werewolf chicks and we don't need quarter goblin chicks. Just get a hot chick to do this. Huh? No? You don't understand. There's a new sheriff in town. It's a new order, a new MAGA world order. And we demand things to be unstupided, right? Right now. Knock this off. So there you go. Disney's hit the pause on development of a live-action version of its animated hit Tangled. An individual knowledge told the Wrap. The move comes in the wake of the studio's latest live-action remake, Snow White, bombing at the box office, bringing in just $70 million domestic after 2 weeks in the theater, a far cry from the 174 opening weekend of Beauty and the Beast. Oh, cheap bulb. In 2017, a live-action remake of Beauty and the Beast brought in $174 million. In the week, guys, that's the opening weekend. And in 2017, a weekend was Saturday and Sunday. Right? Now look at, they're comparing the opening weekend of Snow White to the opening weekend of Beauty and the Beast over here. The opening weekend of Snow White was Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and half of Monday. Look it up. Like, hey, man, don't you know Wednesday's International Werewolf Visibility Day? That's like a holiday. So we got to, run it that day, too. No, that's Wednesday. Ain't no dude in my chat, ain't no dude in the comment section ever had Wednesday be their weekend. No. Kidding me? But there you go, 174 million for Beauty and the Beast opening weekend. Like even nobody, Aladdin, that got 92 million in the opening weekend. This is gigantic, massive bomb. And they don't have to be bombs. You're losing money so you can lecture people who aren't going to watch your stuff. The audience ain't ever coming back, by the way. And they know, they're finally starting to, like, oh, crap. Yeah, oh, crap was right. There you go. This chick was already hired to be the blonde girl whose hair was used to get rescued. She's bald. She's bald. She might have armpit hair. You can climb that. You might pull a shoulder muscle with that. But, yeah, I'm almost upset now. Now I'm like, no. Now you've got to make the movie. No, you're not allowed to put it on pause. You got to go grab this woke idiot, put her in the principal cast over there, and you got to dump $1 billion into this. You got to bring it to market because I want to make fun of it. Listen, to be honest with you, they ain't learned their lesson. They will continue to do real stupid stuff. This is a momentary lapse of wokeism. They're going to come back even woker and dumber, and we're going to make them broker than ever, boys. Thank you so much for watching the video. Support the channel, and thank you so much to today's sponsor, Lean, for helping us get this video out there. If you want to be kept up to date with us winning, boys, so much winning, hit that subscribe button and make way because the salt must flow.